Hello and welcome everyone to Books with Sakshi. I hope you are having fun and you are reading some great books. In today's video, I'm here with another unboxing, and in this I have received 6 pre-loved books from book Chor, and we are going to unbox these books and we are going to see all the books that I've received from them. Also, one important thing I would like to mention before I unbox this box is that their Diwali sale is starting very soon from 28th of October to 31st of October 2021. So if you're looking for some great deals at reasonable prices, you must check their website and you should not miss out on buying books during this sale. And so with that being said, let's start today's video and unbox this box. Alright, so finally I have opened this box and I'm so happy. First of all, these are pre-loved books, and let me tell you, I love pre-loved books. And along with books, first of all, I would like to mention that they have also sent me a few bookmarks. And with that being said, I would also like to mention that how disappointed I was because if you see in my previous video where I have done another unboxing of books that I purchased during this Amazon and Flipkart sale, they did not even send me a single bookmark. Whereas I purchased 10 books from Amazon and Flipkart combined. I only received one bookmark from them from Flipkart, and that was also looking very old, as if someone has used it for like years. But anyway, they have sent me 10 bookmarks, and the back of all these bookmarks is based on books. This one is from Harry Potter, I guess. Rest I just cannot guess, and few others have some quotes printed. So I'm so happy. These are just amazing. First of all, thank you so much for all these bookmarks, because every book lover wants bookmarks along with books, right? So we are going to keep it here, and next up we have is a cute little note, happy reading, and I just love such gestures. See, okay, so I specifically chose the books that I really wanted to read, and or some authors that I wanted to try. And so the very first book we have in here is The Stars Shine Down, which is written by author Sidney Sheldon, and it's this. I've heard a lot about this author, and I guess many of you also must be knowing about this author. So when I saw this author, I was like, okay, let's just try one book, and I really didn't have any idea which book to start with first. So I just randomly picked this book, and I really hope I enjoy it, because I've heard like a lot of praises for Sidney Sheldon, and so I was like, I have to try this. So for that reason, I got this. Next up we have, this is an author I have read 2 books of, and he's Frederick Backman, and the book is Us Against You. I got to know that this is actually a sequel to Bear Town, and I wasn't knowing about this, and I haven't read the Bear Town, so I guess I need to read that book first, and I have its sequel. So I've heard that this is just an amazing novel, just like any other book by him. 2 books that I've read of Frederick Backman are A Man Called Ove and another Anxious People. And so I really want to read all his books almost, because I quite like his writing style. I just like how he expresses some simple emotions beautifully, and they really touch your heart. So this is like a very thick book, literally like a very thick book. Let me see the number of pages. It's only 400 plus pages. The book is actually quite big in terms of length, I guess, so maybe because of that. But anyway, it's a pre-loved book, but still it's perfect in condition. And even when there are annotations or anything like that, I really don't mind, because I just love pre-loved books, and I love writing on my books, and I love annotating a lot. So I really won't mind if if there is anything written on books. It just feels so personal and close for me. So we are going to keep it here. Another book we have is this. The Time Traveler's Wife by author Audrey Niffenig. I don't know how to pronounce this author, but The Time Traveler's Wife is again a book that I have heard a lot about. A lot. I've heard mixed reviews about this book, so let's see how it comes along. As soon as I saw this book, I really wanted to grab it because I wanted to read it for a very long time, and I was even about to buy this book during this Amazon sale, but I just don't know. I gave priority to some other books and skipped buying this book. So during this book Chor collaboration, I got this book and I'm so happy about it. So fourth book we have is Into the Water by Paula Hawkins, and I have read The Girl on the Train by the same author, and I quite liked it. But when I read that book, I was not really aware about thrillers and how they are supposed to be, specifically psychological thrillers and how disturbing they can get. And so even though I liked it because it was just so unputdownable, I liked it, but at the end I just had one thing to say, that it is very depressing, and I don't recommend this book to anyone. But now that I have read a lot of depressing books than that, I feel that it wasn't really that depressing. But it was just my first time. But anyway, so now I like thrillers a lot. Specifically psychological thrillers is something that I truly enjoy a lot, and so for that reason I got this book, Into the Water. And also there is this recent release that has taken place, a Slow Burning Fire, something like that. The author has released. I'm not really sure, but this is not a new release, and let's see how it goes, because the first book was just amazing, The Girl on the Train. All right, so fifth and the second last book we have is A Place Called Here by Cecilia Ahern. See how beautiful the cover is. I guess I have one book already. Yes, this is the book P.S. I Love You. I have this book already. That is also like a pre-loved book, and even the condition of that book is not that great. Like the pages are yellow, and it looks quite old, as if so many people have read that book, and I just love such books. That travels to places. So I got another book without trying Yes, I Love You, but I really hope I enjoyed, because I have heard only praises about this author. So I hope that I really enjoyed. Also, the cover of this book is so pretty. It is so beautiful. Just see how beautiful it is. Isn't it, right? So I really hope to enjoy it. Also, the font is very small in this book, but anyway, that shouldn't be the problem. But the overall condition of this book is just great. Okay, last but not the least, we have Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, the author who does not require any kind of an introduction. I already have with me Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I already read 50 to 60 pages, but then I was just not enjoying. It's not about enjoying, but I was just not understanding it properly, and I just felt that it requires a lot of attention from my side, since it's a classic and it's very difficult according to me, because I guess it was my first time to read a classic, and so I dropped that book, not because I'll not read it ever again. I'll definitely get back to that book and read it and see for myself how it is, because a lot of people have praised that book. So I definitely have to read it. And so first of all, I'm going to read that book only, and then I'm going to read Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. I guess classics have like a different fan base. Not everyone is into classics, and I'm not someone who is into classics or who is not into classics, because I haven't tried them properly. So first of all, I need to read at least one classic to see if it's something that is for me, or if it's something that is that interests me or not. And if you have read Sense and Sensibility or Pride and Prejudice, definitely let me know in the comments below what do you feel about these books, and all the other books that I've shown you guys in today's video. I would love to know your thoughts about them. And the condition of each and every book that I've received from Book Chor is just amazing, and I'm so satisfied with the quality of all the books. And so with that, we have reached the end of our video, and these are the 6 books that I received. Just have a closer look. And so out of all these, I guess 2 of these are thrillers. One is a classic, one I suppose is going to be a romantic novel. I'm not really sure, but since PS I Love You is a romance novel, I guess this is also going to be a romance novel. Us Against You, I really have no idea, but since Frederick Backman writes about mental health a lot, so I guess it is going to be one of its theme, but I'm not really sure about this. I need to read the blurb, but it's just that, you know, I took this book because I wanted to read it. I want to read all the books by Frederick Backman, and there are certain other authors as well. I want to read all their books, so it doesn't matter what the book is about. It's just that, you know, these authors just, you know, kind of enchant you with their writing style, and you just want to read each and every work of them. Time Traveler's Wife, I suppose it's again a love story, but I'm not sure if it's a historical love story or exactly what. I'll see it for myself, and then I'll get back to you guys with the book reviews of these books. And so that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely give it a thumbs up and also share it with your friends who might be interested. Don't forget to check the sale that's going to happen on Book Chor website from 28th of October to 31st of October. Don't miss an opportunity like that. And also, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and also pressing that bell icon so that every time I post a new video, you're notified first. Also, if you would like to see bookish content on a daily basis, give me a follow on Instagram with the handle Books with Sakshi, and I would love to see you guys over there. And until then, take care, keep reading, see you soon in the upcoming videos.